We are counting down the 10 most shocking celebrity transformations, where plastic surgery did not just change appearances, it derailed lives and careers. From marathon surgery sessions that left rising stars in chronic pain, to gradual procedures that erased public identities and fueled global tabloid frenzies, each ranking exposes the hidden risks and regrets behind Hollywood's pursuit of perfection. Which tragic makeover tops them all? Let us begin at number 10. In November 2009, Heidi Montag checked into a Beverly Hills clinic and, over the course of a single 16-hour marathon, underwent 10 separate cosmetic procedures. At just 23, she chose a brow lift, chin reduction, neck liposuction, breast augmentation revision, and more, all in one day. When Montag revealed her new look on the cover of People in January 2010, headlines called her unrecognizable. She later admitted, "People have fewer scars from car accidents than I have on my body." The aftermath was immediate and harsh: chronic pain, emotional distress, and the need for further corrections. Ratings for The Hills dropped by nearly 30%. Acting and music opportunities dried up. Years later, Montag described her regret, saying she wished she had never gone through with it. Her story stands as a warning of how extreme choices, driven by insecurity and Hollywood pressure, can have lasting consequences. Michael Jackson's transformation unfolded in slow motion, each change tracked by the world's cameras for nearly 3 decades. After breaking his nose in 1979, Jackson began a series of rhinoplasties. He publicly admitted to just 2 in his 1993 interview with Oprah Winfrey, where he insisted, "I've had no plastic surgery on my face, just my nose." But the differences grew impossible to ignore. By the mid-1980s, his jawline sharpened, his skin grew lighter, and rumors swirled about cheek and chin implants. The 1984 Pepsi commercial accident left him with severe scalp burns, leading to reconstructive surgery and chronic pain, an ordeal that introduced prescription painkillers into his life. Through the 1990s and into the 2000s, Jackson's appearance continued to shift, with visible scars behind his ears and at the sides of his nose noted in his 2009 autopsy. Despite his denials, the timeline of changes and mounting health issues told a different story, one of gradual identity loss, medical controversy, and a superstar haunted by the need to alter what was already iconic. Jennifer Grey's appearance at the 1992 premiere of Wind stunned both fans and the press. Just a few years earlier, her role in Dirty Dancing had made her instantly recognizable, her distinctive profile a symbol of her stardom. After a single rhinoplasty, that unique feature was gone. Grey later described the experience as entering the operating room a celebrity and coming out anonymous. The change proved devastating for her career. Casting directors struggled to place her, and major offers stopped arriving. The box office for Wind fell below $5 million, a stark contrast to the $63 million earned by Dirty Dancing. In interviews with ABC and Oprah, Grey admitted regret, saying the surgery erased not just her nose but her identity. What was meant to be a minor tweak instead wiped away the face that had made her famous, leaving her nearly invisible in an industry obsessed with recognition. Tara Reid's career was already under strain when, in 2004, she chose liposuction and breast augmentation. The results were far from what she had hoped. By 2006, paparazzi photos from Cancun showed her abdomen marked by deep ripples and uneven scarring, evidence of a botched body contouring job. Reid later spoke openly about the ordeal on The View, admitting that her stomach had become the most ripply, bulgy thing. Her IMDb star meter ranking plummeted by 80% between 2005 and 2007, and casting offers all but disappeared. Online ridicule grew harsh, with tabloids branding her with cruel nicknames. Reid filed legal complaints against her surgeon, seeking corrective procedures to repair the damage. The physical evidence of surgical error was not just skin deep, it left her fighting for both her health and her place in Hollywood, a reminder that the pursuit of perfection can come with permanent scars. Mickey Rourke once had a face that defined a generation of Hollywood rebels. After stepping away from acting in the early 1990s to pursue a boxing career, the damage he suffered in the ring left his features battered and broken. Over the next 2 decades, Rourke underwent at least 5 nose operations and a reconstruction of his shattered cheekbone, hoping to restore what boxing had taken. By the time he appeared at the Venice Film Festival in 2009, the changes were undeniable. His face bore little resemblance to the heartthrob of 9.5 weeks. In a candid interview with Piers Morgan, Rourke later said he went to the wrong guy to put his face back together. The procedures meant to heal, instead distorted his appearance and stalled his career. Rourke's struggle highlights a painful truth. Even surgeries meant to fix real trauma can go tragically awry, especially when the wrong surgeon is chosen. Lil' Kim's appearance at the 2005 BET Awards drew immediate attention, not just for her music, but for the striking transformation in her face and skin tone. By 2009, during her run on Dancing with the Stars, the change was undeniable. Her nose appeared narrower, her cheeks more sculpted, her jawline sharper, and her skin several shades lighter than in her early career. Speculation swirled about rhinoplasty, cheek fillers, and aggressive skin lightening treatments. Kim rarely addressed the rumors directly. In interviews with Hot 97 and BET, she spoke about the pain of colorism and the pressures she faced to conform to Eurocentric beauty standards. Her now famous line, "Only God can judge me," captured both defiance and exhaustion. Media outlets like Vibe and Essence dissected her look, igniting a wider debate about race, identity, and the impossible standards set by the industry. For many, Kim's story became less about vanity and more about the heavy costs of trying to fit into a world that never wanted her to look like herself. Meg Ryan's face once defined the romantic comedy era, her wide smile and natural warmth making her the go-to star for nearly a decade, an icon of the genre. But in 2003, her appearance at Cannes left fans and critics unsettled. Rumors of lip fillers and cheek implants began to circulate as her features grew fuller and her expression became less familiar. Over the next decade, each public outing seemed to reveal a new tweak: plumper lips here, a tighter jawline there. By the time she attended the 2016 Tony Awards, tabloid headlines described her as unrecognizable. Ryan rarely addressed the speculation directly. In a 2015 interview with Porter magazine, she said she loved her age and that you get to be who you are in the world. Yet as the procedures accumulated, the roles faded. After 2004, the steady stream of leading parts dried up, replaced by public commentary on her changing looks. The gradual loss of her signature features did not just alter her image, it quietly ended an era, leaving behind a sense of loss for what never needed fixing. Joan Rivers didn't just admit to plastic surgery, she turned it into her signature. Over the years, Rivers had more than a dozen procedures, including facelifts, brow lifts, neck lifts, eyelid surgeries, nose jobs, and countless fillers. Her autobiography and late-night interviews became confessionals, with Rivers famously quipping, "When I die, they'll donate my body to Tupperware." For her, the operating table was as familiar as the stage, but the laughs masked a deeper truth. Medical experts warned repeatedly that serial surgeries increase the risk of nerve damage, scarring, and unpredictable healing. By 2014, concern grew after a routine throat procedure ended in tragedy. Rivers's face became a cultural symbol, both a punchline and a caution. The sheer volume of her surgeries raised the bar for excess in Hollywood, and her story stands as a stark reminder of the health risks behind the pursuit of perpetual youth. Donatella Versace's metamorphosis is etched into the collective memory of the fashion world. By the early 2000s, her face had become a frequent subject in industry columns and red carpet roundups. At Met Gala events between 2002 and 2005, her look drew whispers, lips dramatically fuller, cheeks and brow pulled taut, skin glassy and motionless under the lights. Fashion press speculated about facelifts, heavy Botox, and possible rhinoplasty, but Donatella brushed off questions and credited her appearance to Italian genes and energy. Behind the scenes, insiders pointed to a relentless cycle of tweaks and touch-ups, an open secret in couture circles. Despite the ridicule and endless tabloid caricatures, Donatella's grip on Versace only tightened. Her resilience in the face of public scrutiny became almost as legendary as her transformation. In a world obsessed with reinvention, she stood as both a warning and a survivor, her career untouched, but her features forever altered in pursuit of an impossible ideal. Jocelyn Wildenstein's story is unlike any other. Beginning in the late 1970s, she began a relentless pursuit to reshape her face. She underwent a series of facelifts, canthopexy surgeries to lift the outer corners of her eyes, and repeated cheek and lip implants. By the 1990s, her transformation had become a global spectacle, with tabloids dubbing her Catwoman, a nickname that would follow her for life. Divorce court documents from 1999 revealed millions spent on procedures, and a judge even restricted her from using alimony for further surgeries. Despite the mounting attention, Jocelyn rarely admitted to the full extent of her transformation. When pressed, she simply answered, "Why not?" Her face, once unremarkable, became a symbol of infamous excess and obsession. As her features grew more extreme, she faced social isolation and became a permanent fixture in lists of Hollywood's most infamous plastic surgery cases. The pursuit of a fantasy left her almost unrecognizable, her identity eclipsed by the very changes she could never undo. Across all 10 cases, one pattern stands out. The relentless pursuit of Hollywood perfection often destroys what made these stars unique. Fame rewards conformity, but the cost is authenticity and sometimes happiness. In chasing a flawless image, the real tragedy is losing the face the world loved first.